Recently, there was some disturbing news. Two 12-year-old girls from southern Wisconsin stabbed their friend because they said Slender Man told them to do it. If you are not familiar with Slender Man, he is an urban legend that originated from an online contest where people would insert monsters in the background of their photos. The two girls invited their friend over for a slumber party, stabbed her 19 times, and then left her in the forest to die. Luckily, a biker saw her on the side of the road, rushed her to the hospital, and she is now in stable condition. Whew. The girls claimed that they were trying to become proxies for Slender and believed that by killing her, that it would please him. They had planned to walk to Slender's house after the killing. The girls found him to be very, very real, and the sad part about all of this is that when they asked about why they killed their friend or why they did it, they showed no remorse. It is very sad. Now, I grew up with very, very violent video games, violent television shows. The only thing is, I had parents who actually talked to me about them, asked me, do you know the difference between video games and real life? And I understood that. Never once did I actually mix them both together and think that my reality is actually what is happening in the video game. I think these girls grew up without knowing the difference, and I partially blame the parents because they probably didn't spend time with their children and actually, talk with them, walk through them with everything that they're teaching them, that they're giving them. I believe video games and violent things does not make a person violent themselves. I remember playing race car games and I would drive backwards and literally crash into the other cars. That was my goal, was to crash into the other cars, and I'm laughing hysterical because it's funny. But that doesn't make me want to go out, hop into a car and do the same thing. I know that that's just the game, that's actually not funny in real life. I watched a lot of horror movies, a lot of horror books. I read things such as things like Slender Man, and none of that really actually affected me because my mom would sit down with me and say, hey, it is just a character. It's just so sad that these girls were 12 years old and now they have to face the rest of their life in jail. And they probably have no idea why they did it. They probably have no clue and they just need a lot of help. So now, this whole thing is getting blown out of proportion. People are blaming X, Y, and Z. They're saying children should not be exposed to this. I think if you are with your kids and you properly talk to them, then everything will be okay. Your kids will actually turn out to be just fine. I've seen lots of crazy people who are actually raised proper with no television, actually. Family-oriented things, and they grew up to be kind of cuckoo. So everything's kind of unpredictable and people need to calm down. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this really sad and disturbing story. Do you think it's the parents' fault? The media? Do you think the parents should just not let their kids be involved in any of this? Or if they do, what age do you think would be appropriate for kids to start learning all these things? Let me know. Leave a comment below and I will see you guys later. Bye!